I never expected all at once anyway. Eventually, everybody on this planet will worship me. The way that you worshipped your Savior, your God, your Lord, up until now. I didn't expect for every guy on the planet to want to fight for me. I mean, eventually people will fight for me because of my value and what they find out I've already done without any doubt. Merit, exactly. What I don't need is a bunch of faggots who look at me as a threat in some way. You already have my fate planned out in your head, and my fate has my legs spread for a bunch of dicks that you want already. I could die in this room. I could teleport somewhere where I wind up by myself there because really nobody likes me, maybe. This is stuff, a lot of people are attacking me or are feeling a certain way about me because of stuff in your own heads in many different ways. It's not fair. Your thoughts are creating storylines and whatever you're seeing. Don't forget that I told you guys they can hack your mind. As much as you wanted to laugh about it, use different fucking wording, Kim. Use different fucking wording, Miss Priss. I can't fucking stand you, Kim K. I can't fucking stand you. And that's it. That's all I'm giving you time with. I can't fucking stand you. And I should have done what I wanted to do when we were there. You and I were both trained as children, but we don't remember, for the cartel to shoot. And I didn't like you, and I wanted to take your life then. I did. I wanted to as a child. I can feel it, you know. And maybe I was distracted for whatever reason then. Let's not forget what some people had to do to get some things. Okay? To children. I'm tired of people playing perfect and I forgot. Yeah. So how about this? Let's try this again, what I'm fucking going for, because this is my plan and it will work. I don't care how many people have to lose their lives in order for this plan to be in place. It will fucking work. Please don't underestimate me. People had to actually edit smiles on me with footage. All right, I'm not a nice woman. And I'm not compassionate and empathetic. And I resent the fact that I was put somewhere where I forgot who I was, but I know who I am, and every day it becomes more clear. I hate the world that I'm living in. I know that it's possible that there are people who wanted to physically fight certain people, and you may be finding out, or you're being told this so that you don't search, or you don't write, that you don't push some more, that you are not on this thing, that the person that you want to is. You can't believe anything. You can't even believe footage. At some point, it's possible, but I'm not sure, that they were even altering Google Maps with direction and stuff, or they were trying to do this. This is what I felt that a while ago, that if there was a lot of hype being brought to a certain address for something, and there would be some deep, dark, disgusting facts that would be found out about that establishment, that location, that they were attempting to it's a lot of swapping going on. Swapping people, wanting to swap destinies, swapping personalities, swapping DNA, swapping husbands, wives, boss swap, fucking pet swap. That's for the dingbat Polacks. Not all he is, but that's for the dingbat Pol. Let's do a pet swap, you know. I mean, unless you have fucking twin huskies, I don't know what to say. Everything with this swapping and changing, though, it just tells me that people they're not content with who they are and what they have. So let me just change it. I want somebody else's. Something, there's so much wrong. What's that song? I don't know what it is. Something wrong with the world today. I think that more of us can admit that the people are the sick, that's it. How do we find a cure for this sickness? Now that we know that we can create a pill for just about anything, right? And then we have alien intelligence on top of it. I find it hard to believe that we can't figure out how to heal or remedy or at least contain this overall sickness with people. I don't even know what you would call it. It may make you sick to come up with a name for this. It's overly lustful, which just makes everything else that much more dangerous. Overly lustful with overly competitive, overly addicted, over anger, over victimization, like, you know what I mean? Overdoing it when playing woe was me. You mix all of these together, and it's the worst possible outcome, result, creation that you could imagine. I would take some of the darkest, demonic, fucking pus-oozed demons and lick them before I would ever want to say that I was friends with somebody like this. I wouldn't sit next to people like this on the L. Stand your ground. This looks like an eclipse to me. I'm not sure if what is going to happen can be described. It could be a whole bunch of cataclysmic events that happens at once, and it's because the universe is not at rest. Why? Well, some of you are standing your ground, and then it's till something comes around to tempt you again. Love begins. This is also, I guess, standing your ground for what you have passion for. You know, you say you love them, defend them. You say that you love this, stand by that. Everybody loves you when you're strong too, but then when you're going through this loss, you know, some of you are losing homes and jobs and stuff, and you're made to be like the problem. You almost have to try to come up with excuses to make it seem like it's your fault. And this also creates a type of conflict that could turn into dangerous anger because it's not sitting right with you. I'm good with money. Why did my hours get cut? Why did I get laid off? Why did I get fired for it? I can't say, well, I should have seen this coming. But then if you say that people are trying to, then you sound like a victim. So you stop saying things, and now people don't believe that anymore either. It was a possibility, but now you sound a little crazy. But now they want you to feel uncomfortable talking about it. So you do. Now it's out of sight, out of mind. And what happens now when this goes on? And let's find out what's up. Who's behind this, for who this is for. Who's behind this? Because, and then you withdraw. I don't feel it's my fault, and I know that they have a problem with that. I'm more aware of the narcissism in my family group and the judging and the finger pointing that I just choose not to, you know, I understand both sides enough to say that I'm not going to make it worse. And then you'll withdraw, and then that'll be taken personally. You know, for the people who, I need to release this. We all release anger and negative stuff all throughout the day. Sometimes it's slamming a door, throwing something, yelling at. Right? It's a way of releasing something. When you don't ever release that, and it just builds and builds or just sits there, you wind up releasing it in a way that now causes another problem somewhere else. TF. BU. FU. All right, this is that too. F, and then blank. If you, this is consistency. This is what I appreciate. Be consistent. Whatever, however you show up, and whatever, this is me going, I want to fight. I want to stand for this. I'm not sure which side won me yet, but I know that something needs to be done. So bear with me. I too am going to have to choose this off of merit. And the same for you. When you say that now, it's set in stone, and people don't expect this from you now. Or how about this? If I feel like this, I want to fight. I don't like you, but I want to do this because of this. Say it. I don't like this cause, but I'm bored. I would say, don't fight for that then. That's one of those situations where you should say no. There's something else that you should be fighting for. And it's weird if you don't know what it is. Then maybe this is a time where you're not supposed to be fighting, you're just supposed to be resting. If you can't find something to fight for, you may be the one that needs people to fight for you. You could be the one that fights for people all the time, but because nobody tells you that, you don't see yourself as that. Yeah, take a break. These are people, this is I'm on this side, and then I'm on this side. I'm on this side, and I'm on this side. For some of you, the situation at hand requires you to be like this. Master this. Master it with communication, knowing when I need to explain, so that there's nothing being forced. There's no storyline being created. I want everybody to be in the loop when it comes to me, why I'm in this, and how I feel about what's going on as much as possible. I also know when communication is just not needed. I don't need to say anything. That seems to be the more difficult part. Maybe they're saying go to bed earlier. If you find that you're having these conversations, this is the downtime. Go into meditation or some type of spiritual practice. This could even be getting a bath at that time. Instead, changing your schedule a little bit. Loving, this would be putting into yourself. Yep, look, with the King of Cups, you could definitely be a male, because you have a lot of people who they don't like you, but they like being around you. Whatever you put out, it's addictive. It's attractive and addictive. Yeah, you attract this stuff. You attract this devil, competitive, envious. Let me check this one out. And it's usually, let me check this one out so I can figure out a way to, and whatever it is, it's always on the negative side, right? And it seems like they push more when I do separate myself. I can't get away from it. That's the whole point, I think, is to make you feel like you have to. You're going to have to stand your ground, especially if you just met somebody or you lost somebody. I'm sorry. And I feel like you just kind of want to, I just want to dip out. This to me would be I putting my eye covers on and I just want to sleep, or I just want to be. Okay, and then you have these friends of yours that are really jealous of you, that really like to see you alone. Confusing. You like to see me alone, but then when I want time alone, that's when you infiltrate. They want you needing them, is what it is. They miss when you used to be like, yo, man, I need to be around you guys. You changed. This is where that communication is. I don't want to get into detail because I changed too. But whatever this is, your change and my change, it's not as comfortable. Wherever we're at now because of it, it's not as comfortable as it used to be. And I'm just not interested in finding out details of why I feel it. So thank you. Yeah, you're targeted now. It's this. Whatever this is, like, this is good shit. Okay? And then you have these guys over here that don't have good shit. Anybody who, God, it's like they're targeting introverted people now. Stand your ground. They're trying to come, someone's actually making a list. Henrietta Watson Adams or let me guess. Are you black? So while somebody will try making it seem like it's otherwise. I couldn't live, I don't know how, well, I mean, I personally couldn't feel peace being this person. Where someone, oh, I'm going to go get that ice cream. I love that vanilla ice cream up the street. Seeing if I know somebody. Does my boy know somebody that works there so I can say they're all out of fucking vanilla? I mean, what a loser. Did you pick up on what I said? Let me throw another one out there. This actually happened. Somebody's child wanted a certain type of ice cream cone. It could have been dipped with the Jimmies. Somebody went out of their way to come out of the pocket, either pay someone to say that they didn't have any more or to break the last. You're a fucking loser. Do you know that there are kids right now that are going, oh my God, you're 8. I want to apologize to the kids for how embarrassed I feel you are of adults in your life, in your community, even in some of your church organizations. I'm embarrassed. They act the same. They didn't look any different that day than the video that you saw with them fighting in the fast food restaurant, yeah? It's horrible. It's the public embarrassment. And then these people will be by themselves. I don't want to be on camera. Now we got people recording shit. You dig? I don't like my face on camera. I don't have a platform. I don't do this la-di-da stuff. You acting like this in public. I was recorded a few times. I refuse. Now this person's by themselves. This is usually karma, and then it's just things, that thing coming back, right? Now they get angry instead of going, I mean, I said I wouldn't hang with my cousin anymore because they embarrassed me. I can't say shit. Instead of doing that, now they get angry. They could even be sending threatening messages because they knew some personal shit about you, saying that it's somebody else, or making it seem like, right, that deal that you did where you shorted them and whatever. What else? Yeah, you become targeted by these people now, but you hear targeted and they think, yeah, we're a group. The group ain't as big as you think. In fact, the group on the other side, they want to teach you they want to show you what it was you were doing to people with their own special twist. These are the psychotic, sociopathic geniuses. Do you know how dangerous these people are? They're different than the impulsive, I'm psycho, and I have to Google everything to solve a problem that has many home remedies. That's supposed to be natural for a woman. That's another trait of a woman, of just kind of knowing you have this plug-in with homeopathic quantum realms. Male. What? I could have been born a male. I could have been conceived a male. Whatever it is. But if you talk about the Big Bang, and that's to say that was a thing, it could be different parts based off of different genetic makeup. It could have something to do with it. DNA, with maybe just the actual characteristics of masculine and feminine. I wonder how it does work with hermaphrodites. I'm guessing some people that are that study that kind of thing, they know some things, but it is weird now that we can question so many things that'll drive you crazy. Like, well, when I said the other day, yeah, I'm very good at what I do in this particular area of research and expertise, but what if some of the information that I based my additional information off was wrong? So now, this is what you do with these types of things. I know it's possible that red may not even be red. And that's enough for me. I'll just let these ahas and laugh it off come to me now until I'm gone. Because there are some people who will go out of their way and research and try to figure out this master formula, this theory, this solution of existence. And I think there are too many moving parts and too many variables to come up with some solid. It was an accident. It feels like it was one of the, and you can probably confirm that based off of other accidents and events and things that just happen, where it just seems like, okay, evolution, photosynthesis, you can compare it to something like that. Male and grandfather, male presence, but it says presence on this card. Stand your ground, heartache and loss. I feel like I'm picking up on many women and kids. Some of them, their families got threatened and they didn't challenge that. They were glad. Some of them, they're behind the threats, or they asked someone to do it so that they wouldn't get caught. Us women, we're not asking for you gay men to stand for us, but we're asking you to stand as the men you still are. Just because you have a woman's role in your relationship life, or you chose this is something you chose. But when you're born, see, you're not it's a conviction thing going on a lot right now, particularly with this group, because you were conceived a male, you were born a male. There's a sense of that comes with that. You don't just hand over. You were created by a creator, which is why this is a big goddamn deal. That's why, like, because the creator said, be a fucking man and fight. So you want to stick your in, right? Cool. This one doesn't judge you for that. This is another reason. This is another way you can tell how many people. You got the Christians who don't, God is good, He don't judge, but you do. You got them, and then you got the ones on the other side that claim that they believe in this Most High, or whatever, and you are gay, and supposedly that is one of the first reasons to get sent out. The Creator, I believe, doesn't care about that. It's more of a fight. Treat the situation as if it were you. If you needed someone to stand up and defend you, and for a lot of you gay men, you did. And you did have somebody stand up and defend you. You had a whole bunch of people doing it. Now you're supposed to stand up and defend somebody. And it could be a woman. Some of you gay men, you turned into woman haters, and I don't know why. It was this process of being gay. You want to become more feminine and hate the women at the same time. This is all inner self-sabotage that I'm talking about with all of us that we do this. I do it with certain things. Again, I'm going to mention, some of you don't know where you're at, right? I don't know if I'm inside something, but I can tell by the heaviness that I feel like there's something that gets turned on every so often, and then there are things that fill it up, and that they've been working on this for quite some time. It's very possible that you are on an outside planet, if you don't feel these things. But your fight eventually is going to be with existence. The powerful part of this existence, when all of these things combine. Your fight is going to be with your desperation for your life to end. Yeah, but the priceless are those that are fighting and are getting nothing for it. Don't fight all the time. Even if your way of rewarding yourself is clean water that day. Reward yourself with something. Some of you are waiting for some type of gift or a thank you from something for fighting, and just be patient. There's a test from this thing too, whether you're in it for the right reasons. It'll be a natural separation. Where now it'll be people going, look, I just don't feel like you're in it, and we can't afford any links that are weak, right? None of them. Or they may wind up losing their life. They may wind up skipping out because they don't want to face you and tell you that they just don't have it in them. But it'll be a forced separation again. It always is in life, isn't it? If we don't try to keep someone or something so tight and so long that it actually deteriorates us physically, everything is about together and then getting something out of it and then separating and then we met back up again. It's so weird. I have property now. Could have been the kind of thing where you meet up earlier in life and you help that person out with co-signing, or you became friends, something with a living situation. And now let's say 25, 30 years later, you happen to be in need of something like that. Whatever happened, heartache and loss. You could have stood your ground when somebody was hitting you and shit like that. And someone, now you run into them and tell them the truth about what happened. Well, I cheated. I should have handled it differently. But then he beat me up over it. I mean, someone's going to appreciate the fact that you're told the truth. And they could have property now. I actually have some properties that I'll let you live. You know what? Here. Or I'll give you the first year or something like that. Yeah, angel. Tell me about this angel, please. Debonair. Yeah, this is an illusion that they're an angel. You're no angel. You're no angel, Beluga. I forget what I said. Yep, that's him. Hello, Josh. Yeah. She's a little off. She's not really trying. She's not really that focused on it right now. Hold on. Somebody has an infinity pool. It's the one with the infinity pool. They keep taking you to properties that they know I'm not going to like. What's going on? Dawn Faye is saying, what are you doing? It's like you'd want her, but you don't. Why are you? He's no, he's not in a relationship with anybody. It's like she's intentionally trying to embarrass herself so that you don't feel so insecure. Please stop, and you enjoy this. Can you please do it? Can you do me a favor? You know who I am, Dawn Faye. Can you just do this because she deserves it? Do you know that they hit her with these things all day on low? They're slowly killing her. Please just handle that first. I don't know why you guys wait for the last minute. Why is it so hard for this woman to get back something she already paid for? Forget about the relationship. Forget it even about friendship. You guys, you need to force a different idea in your head. And this is, They have found a way to make the beams invisible. They have, every day they are trying to find out new ways to keep this woman where she's at, feeling this shit she's feeling all day. None of you can show up with this paperwork. Some of you have already found Art Riley. You already found proof. Can somebody please show up with the badges you have? You haven't done this in years. I know. Please, somebody, refresh your course, because it's going to be many after her. And some of them are you. But they won't give you that information until you help the one who helped you attain all this information first. I can't understand why this is so hard for... You're good agents. You're retired agents. You're good. What are you doing? Who... You didn't attack her. So she... May I? You have people now that she's getting hit 3 times now. You're just as bad as the people who were doing this to her. We need some agents. We need some of you women to stop looking at how she views women because of what you're doing right now. You're stalling because you're jealous. Can we please just have one of you on the entire planet? Some of you are being told that they're handling it and they're doing it so you don't, sir. I think I did meet you. Yeah, we met at some friggin' Blue Oyster. Yeah, buddy, that please help this woman. She's not Rosie, but she's just like her, and I know you know that. Please, they're in, but they secretly don't want, there's something within these guys, man, where, and it's not even about being attracted to her. Most of them are attracted to men. It's confusing for us over here. It's straight guys, fucking gay guys. It's, what is it about this woman that rubs so many people the wrong way? Remove this curse on this woman, on the creator. Remove the curse where the universe, where this planet is against her. From now until the end of time and thereafter, there, bada bing, boom, boom. It is so. It's too much. It's too much for us here on the other side, man. That she has to worry about getting a food. She couldn't buy a water the other day. People sat there. Taylor, who the fuck did you become? He's Patrick Tiffany. And people are looking for him because he set up who people thought was this one's attack. People like this woman. The right ones do, darling. They know you're not talking about them. They feel the same. They're just like you. Fortunately, there aren't many. That's the Patrick Tiffany that everybody's looking for, Taylor. Yeah. Huh? All right, I'm done with this, right? You're no angel, and the judgment. Who is this person that judges everybody? That's what it is. It's. Please don't tell me that you're. We don't want you standing with us. These are people that don't even realize they out themselves. They're so obvious. It's like, yeah, man, I can't stand this shit too, and it's like. Then they'll talk shit about somebody who's standing. I can't stand them. Every time they open their mouth, oh my God, with that shirt, which probably says something that you're standing for on it, right? What are you doing here? Are you here for intel? It's going to be hard for people to pretend and fake that they are actually in on something. You know what I mean? I'm in. Right. Geo, and this is grew. This Geo storm grew intensely over right wing, intensely overnight. Artillery chamber will be needed. It is that bad. And this is nothing if this doesn't get handled. There's been, I hope that there are people involved in this that just have pieces of paper out all the time. The main console is in Maine, Kane, Maine. I don't know why. Yeah. For now, I think that's good, because maybe there's also a possibility that I give out too much information and there isn't enough right, muscle right now to take it and then do what needs to be done with it. So it's tough because they don't put it in my head again. It's that one time thing. I mean, I could sit there and try to remember it, but that just drains me. Volcano. It's something's happening right now. You can hear it. And the money, green. There are people who are getting paid, okay? How can we add to this, Geo? Why would you want to add to something that's going to rip your skin off without you seeing a body? Do you understand what you're contributing to here? Please don't listen to me. There's not a spacesuit or a chamber that you could build. This is spiritual law. Listen to me. You could test it and it works. And then when your time is up, it's up. There's nothing that you can do to run from what you are putting out. Do you hear me? You're fools. Because there are people who believe in this process. They live it. Now not so much, huh? Well, it's pushing me to now defeat it on the other side. Is that so? This isn't the kind of thing. Yeah, no. Peach. This is messing with the food too. And the Shadow Man. Peach cobbler. She tasted like peach cobbler, he said. Oh. Okay. This took a weird turn. There is somebody here who had you before, or they see you like this. They heard it. This is the outcome of you. And they stay in the shadows because they can see. This is the observer of all observers here. They can see how much. I gotta find another word for it. I can't stand it. I can't stand it. Hold on. Oh, they put on a timer, a frequency that induces chaos. Yeah, that is at the Salt Lake Cancer Center. It's that red thing with the glass thing over it. It's disguised as some alarm thing, but if you hit that, it does something. Excuse me. What they're putting out, I'm getting upset. It's a confusion spell through frequency. Does anybody else feel this when you start moving and you can feel pressure on your head? I don't care where it's coming from. I hope it's not I hope that it's not really like this. I can heat up your body. I can make you cold. I can make your teeth hurt so you make an appointment at the dentist. I can make your back hurt so that you go to the doctor. When is somebody... I hope that there aren't a group of people who think that you're too good and that all the other kids and infants, and even if it's people you don't fucking like, oh well, that you think you're too good for this and that you could just leave or go somewhere else. And it has been working. It has been working. You would be even a bigger fool to believe that something wasn't going to happen horribly to you because of it. You keep thinking about this thing you put yourself in to protect yourself. I'm thinking of the people who are watching your every move, who they love being challenged with. You'll never get me up here. You'll never get me in here. Especially with this face thing where we could put other people's faces on. It's cool. This is one of them situations where I condone it completely and clear pathway. Yeah, I would, how about that, Isaac? Oh my God, you're so gifted. I love you. Start making polyurethane latex Syntex faces. Thank you, sir. Yep. I'm going to use this one. I lose my phones. I look different throughout the day. Even when I'm looking down at my body, it alters your perception. It can alter what things taste like to you. It alters how your devices drain. It alters how your appliances work. This PICK, 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 infrared character to kill, or pick your infrared character to kill, something like that. I think multiple people had different ways of, they choose a character and they're attacking us through satellite and through some type of gaming console. I'm telling you if somebody doesn't get serious about this, I mean, the people that have money mixed with the people who are geniuses, create a fucking robot army if you have to. Use the technology and the means that you already have with the people that you're already involved with, and then people that they know, and take this seriously, because some of you are immortal as well, and you don't even know how long you have been here. This is serious. People are thinking, well, eventually I'm just going to have to die, and I know I'm not going to hell because I'm just going by this lifetime. And you may not be, because you could, if you're immortal, you most likely are ascended something somewhere. So hell for you is just the strip club down there. But it's here that would be the problem. For immortals, it would be what's going to happen in the universe, and then possibly if we are enclosed, what's going to happen inside this thing. That we need you, please, to stand up and do something. Some of you were given information that made you sick and you lost sleep a little bit, but you can handle this, though. You can't use any black people. And I'm not sorry to say that, it just isn't. And there are a lot of black people. You agree. I'm not one of them, but I understand why she's saying this. Too many chances given, I feel too much regret as people. I don't know what it is you want from us. You don't like us when we assist you, and you don't like us when we don't. We're avoiding you, or we're racist, or or whatever it is. For myself, I'm tired, and I don't even deal with you guys on a daily basis, but I can feel and I can see with this thing, and what I initially see before somebody tries to alter even that. Oh, what I wanted to say, I'm sorry, but the brain hacking, this is happening to more than just me and the other. They can do it to anybody now with these implants, Projected imagery when you close your eyes. So some of you are thinking that you're being shown something that's honest. Like, I'm being shown this. Is this premonition? They could be showing you things about somebody else. They act this stuff out. I want to let you know how it is. Who knows? Jonathan knows exactly what this is. It's forcing images in your mind. And I'm not even sure if it's through implants. It's kind of awkward that maybe we're all connected consciously in some way, and it's dangerous because of where people's minds went. It could even just be that, which became forced imagery, but there is technology that's involved here. I don't want people to take anything that they're seeing and hearing with this fucking third eye seriously forever. It's going to make you angry at people. That's why I say things out loud. And yeah, I do. I say things that I create enemies. I have allies that now are not, and then vice versa, though. I say what I want to say. I say the wrong thing, the right thing. I don't fucking apologize for most shit. Why would I? I don't use this shit that's happening to me as a reason to feel entitled to be rude to people. I just say what I feel like saying, and sometimes it's rude and it's not fair. Oh well. Grow up. The thing is that makes me angry when I feel men on the other side are like, you thought this? Your mouth moved at the same time. So fucking what? Get off my swing? Is that what's next? Women like me can only be around certain types of men. because we don't respect other certain and we will let you know. If it's not verbally, we will let you know by our lack of presence, how the way we speak to you will be different, and we'll be enemies either way. So women like me, it's easier for us just not to be around men like you, and it worries me that I don't have any of them in my life. It does. It worries me. But I know that there are many of you like me, and I feel like they made sure you were real far away from me. Which is why I'm certain that if all else fails, we will all wind up there regardless. But there are people who will, they need to do something to get themselves out of something spiritually that's the most important thing in their lives right now. It should be. And how you're going to have to look at it for this group is, I'm the motherfucker that has the information that could lead to something getting handled the right way. Don't look at it as I'm being pushed to do something even though I know I could wind up burning. I don't want that. I'm still prideful. If it was a male person telling you, it would be different. You're going to have to put that in your mind then. Some of you men, you would be okay right now if it was a male leading something or involved, or you know what I mean? And can we please stop this? This thing with power and who's stronger and I should be doing this and stuff. But please, this is the reason why things are so out of control. We're just doing the same thing, saying that we want things to change. Really, it's just a different area in a different way. I'm trying to let people know how bad this will get. Imagine this volcano erupting and your leg got broken and everybody else left. They didn't hear you, they didn't care. Because someone's thinking, well, I'm resourceful. Not with a broken femur, you're not. Now you have to sit there and watch that shit roll towards you. And then you don't die though. You're immortal. If being immortal means that you're powerful though, you know, it's you have to shut off the part of this that makes you feel weak or inferior or like you're being told what to do. Right? This is how you have to be with everything in life in order to get your confidence where it should be. Some people are like, how do I become more confident? Like, how do you even do that? I don't feel different than I did 6 weeks ago, and I've been dressing different and I've been eating different. Am I just not confident? You're going to have to change the way that you look at every situation, and it's going to require you to be cocky. I mean, real cocky, but cocky in the right way towards the right things and the right people. Some of you are so fucking cocky towards people that they're allies with you. And you're kind to these jerk-offs. Come on. Anyway, somebody's excited. Look, stop saying yes to shit that you hate. I don't like standing my ground. Not right now, then don't do it. Okay? Here's with the rainbow thing, I don't like gay clubs. I don't like being look, there's a rainbow again. Somebody's like, well, maybe I'll be gay because you want me to. What the fuck? Stop saying yes to shit that you hate. Heartache and loss. Stop accepting that it's loss all the time. That's the only way that someone looks at something, from the loss side. What are you gaining from this? Maybe you didn't gain anything yet, but I'll tell you what, the headache could have went away. Somebody had a constant, it felt like it was coming on constantly. You don't look at it like that though. Stop saying yes to shit that you hate. What else is this? Spiritual union. Somebody's with somebody and every time they open up their fucking mouth, you cry. It's that angry cry. Like somebody sits there like this, look at this shit, and they say somewhat. It's like this. What do you want me to say? Someone, there's only so many fucking words. When it comes to shit like this, you're the problem. Something else agitates you about me. It could be that I'm still breathing. It could be that I exposed you for something, but I also helped you out more, and you're having such a hard time with accepting the fact that I helped you more. Well, I mean, I wouldn't say take your life, but I mean, at some point when you get to the real bad level, real dangerous level of low with this, yeah, I would say just try to remove yourself. But some people are, oh my God, they're immortal, and you guys really fucking sunk. It's losing your title or your whatever that was, but still being immortal. Emotional withdrawal. They sit like this. She sees it, or he sees it. He sees it, and they want to ignore it. You know those people where I know you're going to say it. You don't have it in you to let it go. What happens? Or they do this. This is, all right, I'm going to go, they look at the flowers, or I'm going to go check the tomatoes. I'm going to go check this, right? And then they start pulling on them or breaking branches, or they take it out on the friggin', don't take it out on the garden. You live here too. Somebody has a greenhouse, or they take this seriously. That's not nice. I don't know what this is. I don't like it. You know why? Because somebody will say, but it's just this. I mean, I could have, it's not like I'm trying to, that tells me that you may be. It's that weird psychotic thing where they'll never think that I do because I am, because I say it. Not with this type of woman. This thing whatever this thing is, it makes them happy, and I guess that's why they do it. So they're not really holding that in. I'm gonna go and I'm gonna physically disrupt something else. Sabotage. And then what happens? Well, you know what will happen? Say this is tomatoes and somebody makes homemade salsa or homemade gravy. They didn't have enough. It could have been, now you did that, you're letting the universe know you don't respect them, and now the sun was crazy for the past 3 days and burnt them up. Something like that, where you're constantly sending signals out to something. Right? I forgot. It's like, God damn it, I forgot. This is a process for everybody right now. Watching your moves just so that bad shit doesn't come back, where you go back steps. It's okay to do shit that we all do things that we get a little bit back for. That means you strive to be too perfect, which now will cause more mental disruption. You'll be right back where you were. That's why this accepting thing is so important. I accept that I make mistakes, and I'm excited about making more. But I also accept that some of the mistakes that I was making was not only hurting me, but hurting other people who were helping me. And that's just stupid. But then there's also, I'm making mistakes that are only hurting me, and I'm apologizing to other people for the outcome of my mistakes that doesn't even touch them. Right? Well, we deal with these things throughout the day. We don't even realize how many times it seems like it could only be these things with different personalities attached. A repetitious loop of these types of decisions, because how many different situations can you be in life? It's just a different building with different people. Especially when you have that mindset of everything is a business transaction. Your life becomes very mundane. It does, but it's a good way to look at it, to protect yourself and see yourself as the main asset that you need to protect. Some people, they protect their tangible assets, and they don't protect themselves. They're spending time with people who are recording them, what they're saying, so that they can now set them up in some kind of way. Yeah. What's up with this one? Bye. Who's this guy that sits there and looks like he's in a hospital robe all day? Ex-cop? Yeah, I don't... What's going on here? He is not happy about... You must... I don't feel relationship. I don't feel like I owe anything. That it was something to where I would have to write a letter and say, this is why I'm disattaching, and it will be as of 2:34 p.m. That's what they expect, though, this entitlement. That, look at this card where he's sitting. That's it. I mean, I'm looking at it like, Okay. Tell me about this ex-cop real quick. They're having a hard time setting you up. Yeah, because... Hold on. They're trying to get somebody, a sibling or a family member into the industry. And I think they know that there's something where you don't die easily. And I don't want to know how they know. But you're speaking about something and they don't like it. It's a female, and it could be your niece. Yep, they have to sacrifice, and this is sacrificing through forgery with lies, right? Communication. This doesn't feel like that. Like I said, I feel like you're imposter. You don't. It costs them money to do that. The magic's not working. They were doing some type of rituals. That shit's not working. You. Oh my God, I'm talking to someone. This woman. This woman will. You walk up to her and she will tell you what your plan is. She probably will even. I feel like this is the type of woman that gets warned by certain things about certain people. Yeah, you can't be. I can't be hijacked, right? My conscious. I can't be distracted, hijacked when it comes to relationships or even business things. I can see that I may be on my own for a while. I need to take a hiatus from just investing. Yeah, and they don't know what else to do. I don't know what else to do. Why is it such a big deal? You know who's behind this, right? What? Oh my God. Well, clearly I was on the wrong side for a long time. I still love men. I love men. Did you hear what I said? Because my idea of a man and my idea of a woman is different. It's more traditional. It's more what it really is. That and the fact that this is all done through third party dimension, right? We can say that. It's not like I really have any people in my life where people can say for facts, she's like this with men or she's like this with women. It's not consistent enough. It's the same people. It's my family, and you can't really judge. You can't really base that off of that. I'm in love with the idea of what I believe a real man to be. But I can see clearly that I took a huge loss defending and protecting and caring for men. I refuse to give up, though. And if I'm clearly taking hits still because of it, then that's that. I cannot imagine a world without the strength of a man up front. I can't. I don't want it, and I refuse to believe that that's where I'm at now. I know that it's bad, but I refuse to believe that this is just it. Women can run things, but when it comes to that, it should be men. And unfortunately, for the men who agree and are, you have some very jealous women. Your main competitors are women that you don't want. And I love that song, I Won't Hold You Back, from Toto. Oh my God, it's amazing. I love it. It reminded me of just being younger and more free, and I didn't have to worry about all these upgrades and downloads and installs and filters and stuff. It was just, you knocked on people's doors. Hi, my name is so-and-so. Live here? People just called phone numbers, like, I don't really care. I'd say I got it off of so-and-so, or it was in the bathroom stall at the bar of the street. This doesn't happen. Why? Yeah, stay away from the ex-cop. They're trying to set up, you must have some type of high-rise or a build where somebody could be across from you. Yeah, just secure your window. All right, beautiful. The star. Thank you for that. The star and the page of wands. Yeah. Who are these women that are moving so differently? It's them. You can tell. This is getting the newspaper. Let me hear. Tea. No. I'll take a shot of Fireball in my coffee, please. Here's your paper. What? I love the fact that some people still hold the newspaper, man, and that there are people that I need to do this. I need to feel a newspaper in my hand. That used to start men's days differently. Having paper. You read it, you had your coffee. I don't know, there's something about that makes men feel good. I'll get my own coffee. Thank you. It's not because I don't. You could tell they're pulling away. We're getting divorced. We're doing this. Please. I don't want you cooking for me because I know what you're doing. I couldn't get you to do this when we were officially. Now you want to what? You want to make omelets for me now? What's next? What are you gonna fucking charge my water in the sun and stand there and hold it with your friggin' your rod and thy staff? I mean, what's next? You're baking fucking cookies for me now? I couldn't get you to get me a bat. I asked you to get me Tate's cookies. Tate's. Whew. When I tell you Tate's cookies, I have it. My mother, there's about 6 bags of cookies up there, different types. I'm never complain about it. I'm never shortage of sweets here, and that's my favorite thing to eat. Every friggin' cookie, the mint, the chocolate chip with walnut, the coconut. What was the other one? I'll eat it. The best cookies on the shelf, period, hands down, Tate's. Thank you. And the little mini chocolate chip ones you have, they remind me of Cookie Crisp, but better. The cereal. Yeah, thank you for your product. It's amazing. Someone's gonna try. They already did. Okay, well, thank you for not selling your soul and putting stuff in your product to push this friggin' agenda. Probably like, I ate a chocolate chip cookie and now I'm a homo. Yeah, an Asian homo. I was black. Straight guy yesterday. I woke up today an Asian homo. What'd you do? I ate Tate's cookies. But that's clever because you never know how this shit happens. I was chasing a chick last week and I woke up somewhere else. I ate the ramen. That's for someone, man. Okay, where are we? An hour. What was I doing here? I totally forgot what I was doing. What's the last card I put out? Oh, this is let me get this for you. Look at the shirts a little more. I put on 2 padded bras today. 2. I made sure that it's tight up here. I could be feeling a little bloated. I feel like you're putting, the thing is this, not the outcome, because some of these women, they look really good. It's the way you're moving is so uncomfortable. It's not the way you normally move. Therefore, your body's rejecting it in some way. And yeah, I'm dangerously in between worlds. I want to take a break from this for a moment and explain something when it comes to teleportation with me. I already did it when I was younger. I'm not going to say your name. People, they know though. And you may not even remember. You could be a different version or your memory, but it was in the room, or the main dining hall and to the den, the library. I When I close my eyes, I started doing it with my eyes open, where I'll make sure that the lights are kind of dim in here. They're not off, and I'll stare into space until it blacks out with my eyes open. Has anybody else done this? It's scary because you know it's not an easy thing to do, but within seconds I can make this happen. Then my body starts going numb and tingling, and my face starts moving like I'm being removed, like I'm being erased. I can feel my. Did anybody else experience this? They showed me in my mind, now if this didn't happen yesterday, then this is going to happen. A child that teleported and wound up on a beach when his family was looking for him. It's dangerous for the kids who feel like, because you have cleaner vessels, some of you, but I would let it be known before, if you feel like this is a possibility when you go to sleep, like I'm already in the middle of something, I can just tell that I'm not fully here. It could be real dangerous for you guys to go into REM sleep, as you may wake up somewhere else. You need to let it be known before you fall asleep. Let it be known now, always. I will only teleport to somewhere that is for my highest good, forever. Put a lock on it, a lid, lock, whatever. It is important that you do this, yep. Well, I would like to just make it easier and just be there, but I would also like to for people to bring back what this is that agents did when they found out information. I mean, agents would go out of their way to rescue somebody, especially if it was through terroristic acts that they had to rescue somebody. It would also be, we found out some property was stolen from you, and this, that, or the other. They would come to your door with paperwork. We need to bring this back. And it's weird to me that there are people and lawyers and who will, you don't like that idea because I have a badge and I can find out if it was done to me privately. Not everybody has that. This is the whole point why you have badges. It was so you could help other people get it too. You help someone get that, and then they break you off. I mean, this is how it's going to be. It's the only way. For people who had people get, if you didn't thank them in some way, you're a real piece of shit. Not all of us are like that. I think I'm done here.